people at the level of ordinary folks out of their own need for better existence, either trading or moving and living in other territories.
Trinidad, for example, has seen migration from Haiti, Guadeloupe, and Martinique, thanks to the cedula of population in 1783. Then later on, Grenada, St. Vincent, Barbados, and Guyana, among others. Informal trade is also a facet of Caribbean life.
You have people moving from Dominica to Barbados to produce for market produce again, from St. Lucia to Martinique, from Dominica to Guadeloupe, from Guadeloupe to Antigua, Antigua to Guadeloupe, from Guadeloupe to St. Martin, from Antigua to St. Martin. So you have within the Eastern Caribbean particularly a lot of people moving backwards or forwards, people with family in all these respective territories.
But unification has not been as successful at official levels.
We had the Federation, which collapsed, and it collapsed not just because of the insular jealousies and rivalries, that was part of it, but it essentially collapsed because the initial idea of federation, which came out of the labor movement, was for a strong central federal government and weak national governments or territorial governments. The British, however, did not want that, neither did the Americans, and they wanted to have a very loose federal structure, and that enabled the island rivalries to take root and eventually break up the federation.
Economic integration has also been attempted.
We began with CARIFTA, the Caribbean Free Trade Area, in the mid-1960s, and we moved on to CARICOM in 1972, and then later on to a deepening of CARICOM with supposedly a single market and eventually a single economy, which has not yet happened. And we are now hearing once again talk of political unity and so on. But at the official level, it has been moving much slower. And that is because for unity to be meaningful, integration to be meaningful, it really has to involve people at a people-to-people level.
As we move into the 21st century, Caribbean civilization and culture can be defined by many things, including diversity, accommodation, and rhythm.
It's an amalgamation of different cultures, different habits, different ways of life, different cultural practices that have had to make space, claim space, and have had to change in certain ways to suit their new environment.
Raise it like raise it foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Raise it like raise your foot and jump. Carnival massive all around. Carnival massive, you did not raise your foot if you want to.
We can see linkages with our history, with our past. But generally we've created new things, and it's the rhythm. When you look at our music, our dances, you look at our festivals, there's also a rhythm that defines this Caribbean space culturally.
Caribbean civilization is marked by thousands of years of agrarian living, followed by a harsh transformation which set the stage for a multicultural, multi-religious, multi-ethnic, yet harmonious society. Out of the many influences in the region comes a unique civilization, which in turn enriches the world.
These different ethnicities, different groups of people, they've had to learn how to live with each other, so that even while I practice what is mine, doesn't prevent you practicing what is yours. And you have a different facet, which is hybridity, because you have these different cultures operating together, side by side, having to live together. So we've borrowed from different cultures, and we've created new things here.